Hello Gemini, kia ora koutou katoa. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and if you've subscribed to my channel, thank you for doing that. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I invite you to do that now or at the end of the video. And also please leave me a thumbs up or a comment or something if it resonates with you. So I'm always curious to see how it's working out for people. So the other thing is I am available to take bookings and or readings. So you can check out how you can contact me with my details are in the contact, my contact details are in the description box below. So anyway, there's a lot of energy going on at the moment, so popping in and out, and so I'm just kind of like, wow, where's that all going? So there could be something around you, Gemini, with, some projects, lots of projects, and maybe like I'm hearing about organizing or categorizing or just doing one thing at a time, like putting that idea there, and it's like getting something done, but, because I'm seeing things lining up. In projects, all sorts of different things in your personal life and your business life, but it's all kind of interconnecting. So some of you may be, moving home or moving jobs or moving things around. There's a lot of movement, but I feel like it's like, how am I going to do it? When am I going to do it? Shall I do it? And that sort of thing. And it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. So it's just like, I'm just feeling like there's a little bit of that feeling of being unsettled, and it's like what I'm hearing is just like, take a breath, chill the hell out, chill out, and so and just do one thing at a time. So, and that's good. So it's kind of like, and I just like the first card here, because Archangel Michael wants to pop out and say something first, and it's like he's just saying, smile, the best is yet to come. So for me, obviously it's like smile your way through it. I don't feel like many of you are like feeling like really down and out about it or anything like that, and there may be some some self-talk going in there, and it's kind of like self-sabotageous, but tageous, yeah, something like that anyway, ish, or rather. So but it's like there's a more of a lightheartedness around it. It's where I'm going with that, or where they're going with that. So the other thing is like, there may be a sense of, saying thank you and, in gratitude and please and namaste to yourself, having and recognizing yourself as a being, that is who is one, and that's okay, basically. So there's something about using your manners with yourself is what Archangel Michael is saying with this card. So and so and it's like, but yeah. See, there's a bit of indecision going there. So there's a lot of things floating around. So meditation would probably be super helpful or healthy at this time, or any time really. But especially when there's a lot of things going on. Sometimes we get a little bit antsy, you could say, not anxious or angst in that. Maybe a little bit of that for some of you that's coming in, but it's more like stuff around. Damn it, I should have done this, or or just putting things into place, okay? But things are coming, like this card here, Archangel Michael said in the beginning here, there is, smile through it, smile, the best is yet to come. So there is something maybe you're trying to get off ground, or some things, and it's like, because there's this new sense found of like, yes, I'm finally feel like I've got my energy back higher, or my creativity, and feeling more inspired, to do things, and inspired not necessarily only by others, but yourself. So I feel like there's been a few things that you've had plans or ideas that have been filed away, which is why you're feeling, okay, let's go, and I just want to get going. But there's a champion sort of a energy to it, and like, get going with it as well. So it could be too that you're picking up on the energy, and as you're going, we're processing all the time, aren't we? It's how we manage it. So this Archangel Metatron here is saying, is this card here, chakra healing, from the Archangel deck. Archangel Metatron is saying, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. So, and it kind of makes sense because as we're moving and where we're transitioning, we're growing, we're transforming, we're we're doing, we're things are happening, and we're processing things at the time. So there is things that are, where that self-reflection that will be probably coming up, and some of you, whether it's some to all of you or a lot of you, in some way or form, about not necessarily like hard out deep stuff, for everybody. Some of you it may not be, depending on where you are with your growth and how you think about things, So because we're all at different stages, so it's like not judging yourself for that either. So so chakra clearing, just to keep your energy, balanced and buoyant, but not super way out there. So there's a nice, a gravity they're talking about, but not really, being gravitized back here, but there's a balance. So I'm kind of feeling like really floaty. It's like, that may be a bit too floaty. Anyway, so there is something going on, but I just feel like there's like fun. It's like I feel like I can have more fun now, and it's than I had before, and it's not saying that you are a super Debbie Downer, or no, I shouldn't say Debbie, but there's that saying, but a super downer person, but there may have been times when you have felt like quite down, and that sort of thing. So there's something about that, and that's coming back into balance. It's like you're feeling more. Like you've got your energy, your energy is replaced, but you're just, everything about you is like, okay, I'm more ready to move than I was before. Okay, so we just got the moon card. I've got the moon deck here that's coming. Oh, okay, there's two cards that are stuck together there, so I'm going to take them both. So the last card's in this spread, which is a mind, body, spirit, and soul. So they've got you. It's like we're tapping into our what's going on, what we're thinking, and some actions about what we can do. So not necessarily physical walking, taking actions, but there are some actions that we can do. And on a spiritual level, it's like clear, what can we do to embody, all of these energies, but also heal them and keep ourselves. There's about three things going there. Bring everything. And I'm feeling the embodiment is the word, is with gratitude and love, and and bring in the rest of our lives and how we run it, rule it. Movement. How we move in the world, with all of our skills, gifts, and abilities that we do have, that we're taking on our pathway or our journey, whichever that is for you at this time and point. So anyway, on the soul level, the moon cards are saying, the moon is saying a time to give rather than take. So there may be a bit of a balance in there, like a giving and sharing balance, that you're more feeling more in that space to do that more than what you were before. So there was also the answers you need are coming. There's a full moon in Gemini, so we are doing Gemini. So what on earth? So I think we're coming up to a full moon now, just thinking about it. This one here is a new moon in Virgo. So there's something about what, it's that sharing energy there, but the answers you need are coming. So with this, that's really cool. That's actually a full moon in Gemini, and we're doing Gemini. So how about that? So anyway, what they're doing there, where are they going there? What they're doing there, it's kind of like, there's a lot of things doing, going, moving. So it's probably a whole lot of energy. What I'm hearing is like that's where that embodiment is all starting to come in that way. And this is where I feel like this chakra clearing that Archangel Metatron can help you with, to keep that balance a little bit to a lot more balanced. I'm just hearing buoyant, not sinking, but it's like balanced, calm. Breath. Okay, so we're just going to go with the tarot and see what comes out. This is the moon deck as well, moon sun deck. Oh no, is it? Yeah, cool, it is. So interference, the Eight of Swords here has come up. So yeah, of course, don't let things get into your head that shouldn't be there, or that if they are there, it's like, okay, where do they go? There's something in there. It's like that shouldn't be there. So there are things that maybe like you might be some thoughts might popping in, and yeah, no, they shouldn't be there. Some of them, but I'm just hearing, and a lot of them at times it's like because they're self-sabotaging sort of healings, that healings or feelings that they're coming, or thoughts that are coming through that are giving you a feeling of maybe, I shouldn't, couldn't. But I feel like at the same time, it's like there are some of you that are overriding that more often than not and going back to, being more on the positive side. So keep doing that. So not letting that interference get in the way of you moving or breaking out of a cycle with this one. So it's like you're moving out of some stuff there, and not letting, because this is interesting, it's like your thoughts puppeteer you basically. So it is, sometimes they can pop in, it's like what on earth. So what I'm hearing is like when we acknowledge it and we like see what that's about. We don't have to go too deep sometimes, if at all. Just like looking at it, and it may be that's just a shit thought. So, and then let it go. Snip that, disconnect from that, and then switch it straight away. Okay. And the more we do that, and we're training our mind, we're training our thoughts, we're training our mind basically. So training our mind, training our thoughts. Therefore, when we do that, we change our emotions. We train ourselves to discover if that is our emotion or something else or somebody else's emotion that we are maybe feeling or picking up on. Okay, so what have we got here for the action there with that one? Because that one's kind of like what's going on, but it also feels like an action one as well. So the Eight of Pentacles, it's like, yeah, that's cool, because there is something new coming through there with the Ace of Pentacles here. So I feel like there's a breath of fresh air. So what I'm hearing is not necessarily just in the abundance in the financial way, but also abundance in energy and abundance in connection with family. And I feel like for some of you it means that it literally is like some money coming in, or it's your finances are starting to improve, as well as your energy and family relationships and things like that. So something maybe a little bit more grounded in your family. So whatever it is, it could be that something has been a little bit distance between some family members. It may be more coming together for you. So I feel like there's a lovely, like, one, for some of you I consider it as being a lovely gift, in the sense that you see something, you do something, and you receive something, okay, that just helps. And there's a sense of gratitude there for you, in the sense, what I want to say is, like with this one here, maybe it's a time to give and then take. So it may be an exchange for you in this sense, is like saying thank you, and I will actually accept that. So in saying that, when we accept that if somebody's giving us something, and it's of love and light, of course, and it's for all the it serves you well as them, which is where we're going. We're actually saying thank you to that person in another way. We're helping them to feel what's that saying now? I've kind of lost it now. There's so many things going on, you see. So, we're honouring that person, and the gift that we're giving them is by accepting it. Okay, so the other card here is the chakra clearing. Here is the Queen of Swords that's come through. So there's something there, and that's coming through where I feel like she's just like on a spiritual level, is like connecting with yourself and meditating. So these energies that are with you, that you're going through as you're moving, because a lot of you are teaching, I feel like, in some way or form, or sharing knowledge in some way or form. Whether it be just to family, or whether you're doing some it might be something in your work that's shifted in that way, or your business. But I feel like there's something about like like being clear, okay, decisive in your movements, and making the decisions that you're moving. And you might get by putting yourself out there, sometimes it's like we can feel a lot of energy. So it's like, this is another reason why there's that chakra clearing there. It's like clearing all that clutter out, or that stuff that you may be picking up from somewhere else, the world outside you, when you put yourself out there. And it doesn't necessarily mean like something like this. It's just that it could be something where you're maybe going into a a club scene, or you're joining a group or something like that, or even going to do a class or something like that, which is not your normal thing, and or joining a trust or something like that, and you're needing to speak, or new energy. So there's something about like stepping into that, and the chakra clearing will hear that, or the energy clearing will heal that, or clear that. Gosh, there's lots of words coming through, and to let you so you can let go of the negative self chatter, or the unhelpful self chatter is what I really want to say, and allow yourself to move into that space. Okay, so the Hierophant here, and so on a soul level, you're going on a bit of a spiritual journey. It's like you're connecting with your energy in a different way. So there's something new coming up there. So there's this beautiful one here. So there may be some soul answers or some soul questions that you that are coming into this energy, your energy this month, and getting you to look at that, and maybe seeing some patterning that is starting to break on a soul level, or coming in to help you on a soul level, depending on what that is for you. So definitely, like when I feel like your spirit or spirit's messages, but your energy is like we're keeping your energy cleansed, and so it builds your energy up, so you're better able to move into, or move across, or move through some changes, okay, that are happening this month for you, in your perspective and your perception about what might be going on, what is going on, and what could be going on, and how you can take action and that sort of thing, to transition through or into this next phase for you. Okay, it's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there with you, and just know that as we've been as Spirit has been channeling through me, there's been a lot of energy, so you might have hopefully felt that energy to come, that they've shared with you, to keep that movement going, and staying balanced, clear, and but still being able to move. Okay.